Okay, thanks for clicking on the video link. And now we're going to talk about the real fun that you're going to have here in Sayulita. Now, this is a great trip. I want to talk to you about why we wanted to make this trip affordable and convenient for everybody. This is the trip that you're going to remember for a long time because it's such a cool area. It is a hamlet within Mexico. People are friendly. The environment is a surfside town. It's really just one of those places you go to and you say, wow, this is just amazing experience, because it's not the typical touristy type of destination. This is actually an artist type community that has been around for a while, and it's off the beaten track. So you're not into, big cruise ships pulling in and that type of environment. This is one of the places where it's an adventure. And so it's one of the trips that you'll remember from the fact that you're going to be away from the hustle and bustle of big cities. So let's talk about the logistics. Now, flying into Puerto Vallarta is very simple. Most flights are between $300 and $500 from the United States. Of course, other places in the country might be a little bit different, and internationally it might be completely different, but really the flights are fairly inexpensive if you book ahead of. Then now we can talk about the hotel. So once you decide to come aboard and grab a ticket to be part of our mastermind group, and if you've chosen someone else to come with you as a person, your spouse or your friend, now we've got to talk about accommodations. And we don't bring accommodations into this particular trip because we know some people may want to spend some more time, they may want to come early, they may want to stay for longer. So we basically have an arrangement with Villa Amor, which is the hotel where we're having the event, to call you, and if you'd like to make reservations with Villa Amor, which we suggest, you can then get a room, or they have properties within the framework of their hotel complex, or you could even get an Airbnb. Either way, we're going to make sure that we have everybody down there confirm that they have a room. Getting flights, getting the hotel booked is kind of our job to make sure that you're all set. So we're going to make sure that follow-through is done so that everybody has a plan, and when they arrive there, they have their destination set. So once that you get into Puerto Vallarta, so if you fly in, very simply just grab a taxi right at the airport. Again, make sure you change your dollars to pesos. A couple $100 should do it. And then what you want to do is then take a cab up to Sayulita. It's usually about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how fast the cab drives, and up to Sayulita, and you'll go to your either Villa Amor or your destination. You want to pick another again Airbnb spot, and then the party begins. So let's talk about Monday, which is the day that we start the event. We'll have a really cool reception right there at the Villa Amor Hotel. They have beautiful grounds, the pool. It's just wonderful. You're going to see really the quintessential Mexico and the culture that's involved there once you get into town. So we're going to have dinner, we're going to have drinks, and it's more of a networking meeting, get to know everybody who's coming to the event. Again, this is a small event. We don't want to make this a huge thing because we really don't have that much room on the catamaran. We can really only take X amount of people, and we're trying to keep it to one small group of people who are really, really interested in being part of this group. Again, we're having this event at the hotel, so we're limited to space on the top of the roof of this hotel where we're having the actual event. Then on Tuesday, when the speakers start, we're going to have 8 speakers during the day, and they're all awesome speakers. They have different frameworks. They're CEOs of other digital agencies. We've got coaches. We've got people who have specialties. So now you're going to have a full day of speakers. We'll start at 9. We'll end at 5. Then after that, we're going to immediately have the next event, which is our dinner right on the beach, and that's going to be an event that is again full dinner, full drinks, the whole 9 yards, right there on the beach. Wonderful restaurant. The following day, Wednesday, is when we do the catamaran trip. We're going to take the catamaran out from 9 to about 3 or so. So it's a pretty long trip for the day, and of course we're going to give more details of all the logistics as soon as people sign up, so that they make sure that they bring enough stuff. But the reality is you're going to be on a catamaran out to some islands. There's some snorkeling, there's kayaking, there's all stuff to do, and you can actually watch a little video tutorial on the site if you haven't already clicked on it. And after that, we're going to have, we're going to come back, we're going to have a tequila tasting party at 6 o'clock, and then that will lead itself into Don Pedro's, which is the main restaurant in town. We're going to have the ending party and extravaganza. And then Thursday, obviously that's the fly home date, or people may stay depending on the schedule. So that's the real logistics about it. Again, contact us, send us an email, or if you need to call, we'll certainly go through any of this stuff with you directly. It's going to be an awesome event. We're really looking forward to having you. And this is one of the things, again, you're going to remember for a long time.